I think it's harder to get a job nowadays than before. There's a lot of stigma, I believe, around age, around the way that you look when you walk into an interview. I heard that an interviewer can judge you in the first 10 seconds of meeting you, whether they're going to give you a job or not.
I feel like a big problem for me is with me being 17, a lot of employers base my skills on how old I am and think that I'm incapable of doing a job purely because I'm 17 and that I don't have the experience that older employees might have.
I found it very difficult to find a job because of my qualifications and I've not much experience at school.
I look young, I look inexperienced. I don't look like I'm suitable for a professional job, whereas I am more than capable.
I think the barriers into work these days are qualifications, because when employers see your CV and you don't have good grades, the chances of you getting the job are very slim. For example, I didn't get good qualifications in school because my concentrations in school were very bad due to severe ADHD and anger issues.
I find it really hard to get a job with low self-esteem, low confidence, and once I get to know people, confidence is getting higher.
But I find it difficult to show my skills because of how shy I am and how difficult I find meeting new people and the interview process when applying for jobs.
One of the issues I face as a young person trying to get work is the fact that a lot of employers will still discriminate against you based on appearance. I wouldn't show up to an interview like this specifically, but I have facial piercings, I have short hair that's not a girl's hairstyle, and a lot of employers will take one look at you and decide that you're not a good employee based only on that.
Barriers I have faced when getting into employment was becoming a young carer and no one really understanding how you need to be there for people. Like my grandparents, I need to be there for them if something goes wrong.
As a young mother, my problem is to have time to work. I have a big responsibility to take. Some employers won't give me the hours that I need, and I've got financial difficulties as I need to pay for childcare and travel costs.
As a young person trying to get back into employment, it's really difficult when you have mental health issues because a lot of employers won't bother asking. They won't make accommodations for them if it causes you issues, and in interviews a lot of the time, if say you have anxiety and you're really nervous, they'll just see a nervous person. They won't bother to think whether or not there's an underlying cause. They'll just write you off. You're not good for the job, you're not good for the part, even if you would be an excellent employee.
I've got very special needs. I went to a special needs school for all my life. The reason why it struggles me getting into jobs is because I'm afraid of what other people might think about my disability, and I just don't like it. I just want to be as normal as everybody else.
A big barrier for getting into work for me was my depression, because even though I needed to get into work and wanted to get into work because of lack of money and wanting to get out of the house, I couldn't physically summon the energy or the mentality to do anything and just felt worthless.
Anxiety is a new thing that I've had to get used to. I'm quite confident normally, or I come across as confident and very happy, but I panic when it comes to interviews, and it shows off a bad side of me. It shows off the shy, timid side that gets tangled up in her own words and can't answer interview questions correctly. It can hit you like a ton of bricks, and if you have a bad interview, that opportunity is gone. That extra job space that you thought you could have got is gone, because there's no second chances. They take you as the face value, to be honest.
I've been getting job interviews, but to the day comes I've refused to go because of my special needs. I'm afraid to meet new people, and that just scares us.
It's hard to move on from getting a part-time job and being happy with that, and then going on to something full-time when you can be financially independent, where you can stop relying on handouts from the government, from your family. You can pay your bills and live a happy life. At the moment, I'm struggling with getting to that extra step.
it makes it really difficult because I'm a good worker. I want to have a job, I want to do well, but I don't get the chance because people look at me and decide that I won't.